Right, who's ready for your next act? Right, guys, get ready. Big round of applause and welcome to the stage, Daniel Walker!
Who put a bloody chair there? Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Are we all having a good night? Yes, and my dog gets caught up with the lead and not me for a change. Yeah. Anyway, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. Right, anyway, how are we doing? So, as you can see, I can't. So, I thought I'd just, come and say hello. But there are many... This is because my niece is in the audience, can I just say? She's not a naughty... Well, she's a naughty dog. No, she's all right. Anyway, so there's lots of advantages, disadvantages about being a blind comedian. Biggest disadvantage is you can't see the audience. Biggest advantage is you can't see the audience. Your biggest advantage is you might see me fall off this stage. Which could be a laugh, Anyway, being blind is absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes it can be so funny, the things that happen to you. Like, years ago, when I was at university, I was working in London at the Old Vic Theatre and needed a cigarette. Popped outside, realised I'd run out. Excuse me, guy next to me, turned to him, "Excuse me, mate, you got a cigarette, please?" "Yeah, of course," hands me a cigarette. My friend standing next to me is pissing himself laughing. I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "You just punched a fucking fag off Kevin Spacey." Now, if only I knew then what I knew now, I definitely wouldn't have used the word fag. Anyway, I'm single. Thank you. Just, help my confidence there. Yeah, he's single, woohoo! Fat, ugly bastard, still single, yeah. But just imagine it as a blind person trying to meet someone in a bar, for example. You're standing there having a drink. I've got a little bit of sight. I might see someone down the bar. I walk down, say hello, and my friend comes over. He's like, "Dan, mate, you're talking to a fucking mirror." Now, isn't that good of him? Isn't that kind and generous of him that he came up and told me that? Because trust me, if that was me, I wouldn't have said a fucking word. I would have watched that shit happen because it would have been funny. Now, I went to a boarding school, a school for the blind. Now, if you think disabled kids are sweet, innocent, lovely little people, they're not. Now, everybody's read Enid Blyton books about boarding schools, all those sort of things, but never in any of those books is there any mention of popping off to your bedroom for a quick wank during lunch. Nothing at all. And I got a blowjob in the headmaster's office. I did. It was really uncomfortable, but he did ask nicely. And if you're naughty, you've got to accept your punishment. It's such a privilege to be able to be blind, to be able to sort of try things, break boundaries, see what you can do. I've flown a plane, for God's sake. Yeah, fair enough, it pissed off a few people in New York, but what can you do? What can you do? And just imagine how I felt last year when I read Chris McCausland was going to be in Strictly. Now, he's a lovely guy, but I wanted to be the first blind person to fuck a Strictly professional. Now, it's been such a privilege talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to leave you with one little bit of public service announcement. If a blind person ever walks into you and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to touch there," they're lying. Good night.
Daniel Walker, everyone. Wow. Oh, man.